Incoming transmission.
Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion. On the 30th of March, or Mother's Day, as it is here in the UK. And bringing you a Sunday review, because like I said, I'm away on Thursday, so I'm going to try and bring you 5 this week, including today. I might have to do 2 on one day. But here we go, with something that's completely batshit crazy. Yes. I don't really know how to begin to describe this game. I really don't. So you are a cat that's kind of riding around on a rocket. Yes, this is on the SNES, by the way. This is a this was done, I think, if I'm right in my facts, that this game was put together in 24 hours. I don't know what they were smoking when they put this together, but by God. It's quite good. So I'm going to start with the controls. For once, I'm going to start with the controls because it's a one-button game. You push one button and that's it. You let your rocket rise and fall. To make your rocket rise, you press your button. And it doesn't matter what button you push. They all do the same thing. Apart from the D-pad, which does nothing. And the shoulder buttons don't do anything. But any of the face buttons, B, A, X, and Y, all of those will propel your rocket up into the air. Before we get to the meat and bones of this game, I hope all you mums out there have had a great day. Yeah, it's still a little bit of a weird one for me. It's my second Mother's Day without my mum, so... But this game kind of makes up for the depressing part of my day. But yeah, this is a weird game. So there's no UI to speak of really. You get to see how many lives you've got at the start of the level, and represented there by the cat paws. Big enemy sprites. I like those. Those are nice. The problem that I have is it's difficult to know what's going to kill you and what's not. I mean, let's be fair. Everything in this game is trying to kill you, except for them. They're static, which, yeah, they don't kill you, but I think they're there to intimidate you or to throw you off your game a little bit. But everything else will try and kill you. And that's the game over screen of the sad little cat and some... Is that German or Dutch or something? I don't know. But, yeah, Jet Pilot Rising. It's just... I don't know. I have no words. But I thought it was funny. So I might have a look together, bring it to the channel. Hopefully it'll make you guys smile too. Because it certainly brightened my day. But yeah, so if I push the button, then I'll rise like that. And then if I let go of the button, you automatically start to fall. So that, again. The graphics are interesting, I think. You've got these lovely bright coloured sprites. And then you've got these weird coloured backgrounds, and the cat is just kind of just chilling out on top of this rocket. The backgrounds are really strange. You've got like these ships and stuff in the background, which I've no idea why. But there you go. The idea is to get from one end of the level to the end, and then you'll get on to the next level. Simple, really? Or is it? No, it's not bloody simple. It's really, really quite difficult. But it's actually quite addictive. Yeah. I've not played a game like this. I suppose the best thing I could compare it to is Flappy Bird. And there's no sort of mid-stage continues either. You have to start from the beginning of the stage all over again when you reach it. So, yeah, you've got no restart points. So try and tread carefully. I'll say tread. You're actually flying. But there you go. I like the animations on the Firebirds there. They're quite nice. And the propellant out of the back of the rocket is quite cool as well. It's a fun game. It's just bizarre, really bizarre. I just wonder, who woke up in the morning and said, "I'm going to make a game about a cat on a rocket." It's just odd. Anyway, but that's part of the thing. That's part of the charm of having the channel like this. Is I can bring the bizarre to you, and then you can make up your mind if you want to go play it. Released in 2018 as well, so it's not a massively old game. I mean, I suppose it's yeah, but it's not like old, if that makes sense. It's got a nice soundtrack going through it as well, and you get the sound effects as you pick up the coins. If you pick up enough coins, you get yourself an extra life, which is nice. I absolutely adore the enemy sprites. I think they're absolutely brilliant. They're threatening in a cutesy, non-threatening but threatening manner. And the birds are really nicely animated as well. Really, the aesthetics of the game is just so odd and out there. It's just making me smile from start to finish here. I think the only criticism I got really is it's difficult to know which parts of the scenery are going to kill you and which parts of the scenery are actually okay to fly through. Because there are ways, parts of this scenery I think you can touch without exploding. But it's difficult because you don't want to take the risk. So it's one of them. But yeah, sound effects are nice. You've got, like I said, I've got this nice soundtrack coming through it, which kind of reminds me of a C64 remix rather than an actual Super Nintendo soundtrack. But again, that's no bad thing. Let's rise up and fall. And then we'll go and collect as many coins as you can while avoiding these flying weird things. And that is the end of level right there. And now we're on to level 2. Here we go. So the backgrounds do change per level, which is cool. The soundtrack also changes per level, which again, nice touch. It's just a very, very strange game. Gameplay, I mean, it's incredibly playable. I mean, you'd think for a one-button game it would be quite dull and uninteresting, but it's actually quite good fun. And that to me is probably the most paramount thing, is that you can pick it up and you can play it, and it's it will keep you going for a bit as well. I mean, it's one of those games that you could pick up for 10-15 minutes, or if you really wanted to, you could play it for a couple of hours. The addictiveness of the game will kick in, I assure you. And then you get really nasty, bloody things like that happen. So be prepared to be replaying stages over and over again, because it's not an easy game, and it doesn't have a very, very polite learning curve. It kind of throws you in at the deep end, and then it's up to your memory then to remember where everything is that kills you. So if you've got a good memory for these kind of games, then you'll probably really, really enjoy it. I'm loving it. I think it's a brilliant game, just because it's very different. It's very, very silly, and yeah, it's just out there. I love it. Absolutely, I think it's brilliant. So if you would like to go and have a go at this game, I'll put a link in the description so you can go and have a look at the developer's website and all that jazz, and see if you can get yourself a copy of it, because it's worth a play. Definitely worth a play. I'm not sure what the storyline is, if there is one, but at the end of the day, that doesn't matter. The game's fun, and that's kind of that's the thing I take away from this sort of game. Anyway, so replay value is there, definitely, and frig's sake, that's going to happen a lot. Just so you know. And just as you start to make more progress, the game throws you more curveballs to try and deal with. And I'm sure we're going to see that again soon. It's just one of those games that really does throw everything apart from the kitchen sink at you, and that you've got to do your best to kind of get out of the way. So you'll see what I mean, and if not, go back through the video and you'll see what I mean. My reactions on this aren't that bad, and I'm quite surprised at my own progression here. But this is level 2, and you can already see how tricky it is. So if you've got a patience of a saint, this is a good one for you. To be fair, even if you get a little bit frustrated with games like this, it's worth a play at least once, just so you. Oh, bloody hell! Okay, so we're all good. We're all good. You see what I mean? Yeah, that is really, really sneaky, but there you are. But yeah, so that's basically the game in a nutshell. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's a bit different to anything we've played before on the channel, so yeah. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your Sunday wherever you are, and I hope all your mums have had a good day. And if you don't have mums with you, maybe your dads have taken that role. You're all very special people to me anyway. So let's hope you've all had a good weekend. I'll be back tomorrow with something else for you to check out. And until then, my friends, you keep it retro. Happy Mother's Day. And as usual, it's bye for now. Bye-bye!
Welcome, stranger, I know why you're here. You remember games from the yesteryear, games with pixels and that bleep bloop sound, but boy, they were the very best games in town. We light up the night, neon dreams in our eyes, arcade machines whispering low, pixelated worlds where we all come alive, level up high, let the good times flow. Joystick in hand, we're reliving the past, high scores and laughter, we're making it last. With every coin drop, we're forging a bond, in this pixel paradise we'll always respond. Welcome to the Retro Gaming Club, where the 8-bit dreams never fade away. Gaming to the beat of our favorite tunes, let's play till the dawn, we'll never lose. Neon lights shining, we're lost in the glow, in the Retro Gaming Club. Let's go, let's go. Flashback to battles, we'll play side by side, power-ups and hearts, love in disguise. We'll race through the levels, collect all the coins, in this timeless adventure we're waiting to join. Crashing 8-bit beats, igniting the night, from pixels to dreams we'll take flight. With every button pressed, our spirits ignite, in this retro wonderland everything feels right. Welcome to the Retro Game